How? I guess it's around 4:30 in the morning. This is really strange. I woke up because Rosie was like, meowing. And I thought, okay, Rosie, honey, you got to go to bed. So I clicked on this news. Can you hear me? This asteroid, if it's an asteroid, is supposed to hit in the Utah desert today, which is the 24th. And that is really odd. It's really odd. The whole thing that you've got an asteroid coming, and they've been planning for this asteroid since 2016. And they say it's a sample inside a capsule. But truly, is it a sample? Because this weekend. It strikes me as rather odd. I'm going to play it. Look at this. This weekend, I couldn't even tell you where this place is from. Good morning. Angels don't fall. That's right. Let me try to get this situated here. I've got this laptop setting kind of catty-cornered. Maybe if I angle my phone, I can get a better image. I want you to hear it. It might be loud, but let's listen to it. I haven't watched it. I just saw pictures of it.
Well, welcome back. This weekend, a sample taken from an asteroid by NASA will be returning to Earth. And Amanda Holly is here to tell us why, because some people might hear this and they're afraid.
Right, it's just a small piece.
Real small.
This was a mission that actually started 7 years ago. A spacecraft was launched from Cape Canaveral in 2016 and said it
7 years ago. There's that number 7. It was launched 7 years ago from Cape Canaveral. I woke up Rosie. Sorry, Rosie, honey. Don't you step on my laptop.
sites on this asteroid. NASA named it Bennu. 4 years later, OSIRIS-REx, the spacecraft, approached the asteroid with a robotic arm and then took just an 8.8-ounce sample of rocks and dust off the surface. The sample was safely tucked away inside the spacecraft before beginning its journey back to Earth. Scientists hope this sample will offer insight into a time 4.5 billion years ago when Earth was first forming. On Sunday, the sample will exit the spacecraft and head towards Earth's atmosphere. Parachutes will deploy before it lands in the Utah desert. It'll then be taken to Johnson Space Center in Texas to be split up among many scientists and space agencies to study for years to come. Now, the actual spacecraft will then continue on to a new asteroid, which it will reach and study in 2029.
This is really cool also to know it has a strategic
Rosie.
place to land. Like
Come on, Rosie, honey.
Especially, as you said, since 2016, right?
Right. 7 years ago, we had the technology to be able to plan this out and carry it out. Yeah, it's going back home now.
And here we are. Welcome home, little piece of asteroid.
Yeah.
Also this weekend, Water Street.
Welcome home, little piece of asteroid. Why would they say, welcome home, little piece of asteroid? That sounds really kind of strange. It really does. Welcoming an asteroid home. Also, Osiris. Osiris was the name that was used. Let's look at this. This is the asteroid. This NASA, it's going to return to Earth. Now listen to this. How could the asteroid return to Earth if it didn't come from Earth? Yeah, how could it do that? Rosie, don't you dare, honey. Don't you dare walk on my laptop. This weekend, it's a sample. Okay, you got to look at these words. Asteroid from NASA returning to Earth. Hello there, CA. Oh, you too. There's no moderators on here. There probably won't be. Look, some people might hear this and they might be afraid. That's what she said. They might be afraid. Well, why are you talking about this asteroid and bringing it out into the news as if there's nothing to it? Really, that's the question. Why? It's just a small piece. It's a small piece. It's really small, they say. This is a mission that actually started seven. This is rather odd. 7 years ago from Cape Canaveral in 2016. 2016 was the start of a new presidency in 2016. Why 2016? Would they launch a spacecraft? Let's look at this. It set its sights on an asteroid. Why would it set its sights on a certain type of an asteroid? You think about that. Why that asteroid, as opposed to any other asteroid that's out there? Because there's asteroids always flying by Earth. This is the thing. Good morning, everyone. This is the thing. This is the asteroid. I mean, you're looking at these right now, but I don't want to. Oh, they named it Bennu. What is so special about the word Bennu? Does anyone have any insight on the reason they would name this Bennu? Well, I don't know. I'm going to see if I can find, why would you name an asteroid Bennu? Bennu, let me see. Bennu. Why would you name an asteroid Bennu? Let me see. Bennu, meaning. I want to know Bennu. What would be the meaning? Oh, it's an eagle. In the Canadian Burmese origin, it means, it's a girl's name. People with the name are usually in that. Sumerian, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Bennu, the ancient Egyptian deity, linked to the sun, creation and rebirth. Rebirth. It's right in time for Virgo. The Virgo constellation. The constellation is giving birth to the man child. Oh no. Let's do this. Constellation Virgo. Virgo giving birth. Okay. Virgo is the sign of new birth. Why? What? I wanted to see this. No, I need to go to this somewhere else. Virgo giving birth, you all. Hold on. I got to get this. This is significant. Virgo giving birth, constellation, child, asteroid. Let's say it. Let's just say the word asteroid. September 2023. Y'all, sorry, my hand's moving on this. Asteroid talent. Here we go. Asteroid child and the great sign. Look at this. So it was in 2015. Comet don't look up. Virgo gives birth to the child. Asteroid. On what day? Because I think it's on the 20. Oh, she's supposed to be giving birth today through maybe tomorrow and the next day. No, I'm serious. Let's see what Virgo looks like. Okay, this is Virgo. The asteroid giving birth right here. The sun's on her shoulder, the moon's in her feet, and the child thing. This is the great sign right here. And this is happening now. And they're showing, look at this. It's the child. This is coming. This is coming in the sky right here. Right here. Right now. This is a continuation of what something's going to be happening, but this asteroid is literally coming to the Utah desert. I'm just going to say it's this asteroid. Where am I at? Right here. It's this thing right here. They've been planning this thing. They named it Bennu, and we saw that Bennu was an ancient Egyptian. Was it Egyptian? Let's come over here and see again. What do we pulled up? It's an Egyptian deity. And it's associated with the creation of rebirth. Rebirth. And we have the phoenix. It's the phoenix. The great phoenix. Look at this. Why is this asteroid right here next to this phoenix-like bird, the rebirth? Because this is a very significant thing that's happening here. Look at this. Do we need Isis turned into the bird to become impregnated by the dead Osiris and birth the Horus the hawk. Good morning, dragonfly. And so Virgo, this is the sign of Virgo. It kind of looks like that Scorpio sign. It kind of does. This is what's happening right now. Now let's get back to our video because this has something to do with these events that are occurring. Let's get back to this thing and make it big and just read what they're saying. They named it. It's headed toward Earth. And I'm going to pause it a little. 4 years later. So 4 years later, Osiris Rex. Why did they name Osiris Rex? Why did they name that satellite Osiris Rex? Everything is symbolic and significant. It's this weekend. The spacecraft approached this particular asteroid with a robotic arm. And it took just a 8.8 ounce. Why 8.8 ounce sample of rocks and dust from the surface? Why would they say just 8.8 ounces? What would be significant about that number? Good morning. Something is significant about the 8.8. I'm going to go pull that up too. Significance of the 8.8 because the comet, this Virgo, is giving birth. 8.8 symbolic. Ancient. I'm going to just do the word ancient. It's the Lion's Gate. It's the Lion's Gate. They took 8.8 ounce sample. Well, this is 888. Let me see this. It's the Lion's Gate. This is all symbolic. This is not a normal asteroid that's that's coming to Earth. They use the word returning. We've got 8.8. Let's look at this, you all. Get this on here. An 8.8 ounce sample right there. And we're on channel 8. So there's your 8.8 and 8. A Lion's Gate. Let's do this. Of course, this is CGI. They got to try to show you what happened. It's safely tucked away inside a spacecraft, beginning its journey back to Earth. the asteroid is going to return to Earth. How can an asteroid return to Earth if it didn't come from the Earth? It's not just about, Gina, they're talking about a capsule, but they're specifically saying the word asteroid, not the capsule, it's the asteroid. They hope the sample will offer insight into a time 4.5 billion years ago. 4.5 billion years ago, when Earth was forced first. No, they didn't finish the sentence. When Earth was forced to what? Forming on Sunday. It's coming on Sunday. When Earth was forced, I want to see what they said. I'm going to slow it down. I can't slow it down. When Earth was forced to what?
Earth was first forming on.
It was first forming. Okay. If you're just tuning in, this is coming to Earth. What happened? Something else happened 4.5 billion years ago. It's going to head to Earth. It's headed straight toward Earth. There it is. You see it's coming. The sample will exit the spacecraft and head toward Earth. Okay. It's going to enter the atmosphere. Parachutes are going to deploy before it lands in the Utah desert. Why Utah? You see it. Boom, it's going to land in the desert. How are we doing on here? We doing okay? This is, it's going to be taken to Johnson Space Center in Texas. There's the Utah Test and Training Range. They're going to split it up among many scientists and many space agencies. It's going to get split. How many pieces is it going to get split? I would like to know how many pieces are you going to split this thing up into? Because I don't think it's just an asteroid. I really don't. There's something very, very significant, extremely significant to study for years to come. The actual spacecraft will then continue to a new asteroid, which it will reach and study in 2025. So now it's going to go to a new asteroid in 2029. It's really cool. They say it's so cool. It has a strategic place to land. It's very strategic. Look at that. It has a strategic place to land. Strategic. It's been planned out since 2016. When it first came around, when the constellation Virgo was doing its thing too, back in 2016, 17. It's all been coordinated. Look at that. Just been coordinated. It's been coordinated. Especially since you said 2016. Right. 7 years ago. 7 years ago, we had the technology, the word 7, to be able to plan this out and carry it out. 7 years ago. It's coming back home now. It's going to come back home. The satellite's not coming back home. The satellite's staying up there in orbit. They're talking about an asteroid. The asteroid is coming back home. It feels in my spirit. They're talking about an entity, a life form, an energy force. This is much bigger than any asteroid, you all. Much bigger than any asteroid. There is something in that capsule. And this is called its home. This is its home. Whatever is in that capsule, this is its home. It was strategically positioned to land in a strategic location. Welcome home. Welcome home. It's being welcomed. This whatever's in that capsule, if it's a capsule, it could even be a spaceship. They're saying a capsule's landing. Are you going to believe a capsule's landing? It could be a spaceship. Welcome home. Welcome home. Little piece of Australia. Why are they calling it little piece of Australia? I'm not getting that part. I really am not getting that part. But this is associated with the Egyptian rebirth, the Egyptian deity, the phoenix, legends, asteroid, major cult center, heliopolitics. Hello, everyone. The god Ra, the god of creation, the sacred animal from ancient Egypt, had association with the gods of creation, Ra and Adam. It was said to have been present at the dawn of creation, and it was worshipped. It was worshipped. This asteroid is a god. It said, welcome home. Welcome home. 4.5 billion years ago, when the earth was first formed, you all. When the earth was first formed, it was worshipped. Well, thank you, Rock. This is very, very significant. We have Virgo giving birth. Virgo is giving birth. These numbers right here, 888, Lionsgate. They took an 8.8 ounce, I think that's what they said, an 8.8 ounce of sample, whatever it was. But you see this has an extra 8. It was shown on channel 8. The Egyptian connections, you all. Lionsgate. The sun in Leo, Sirius, high frequency. Okay, and this is right here. This is happening now, right here, and that asteroid is landing strategically in the Utah desert. And they're telling it, welcome home. This is in time for the Feast of Trumpets. They're welcoming home the asteroid. But the dragon is ready to devour the child that is born because it was a green comet or green asteroid or something. It's turned red. No, and the woman with the 12 stars. She was given, listen. She was given a place in the desert. She was given a place in the desert. Isn't that what it said? The woman with the 12 stars. You have this, listen. Woman, 12 stars, given place in desert where she'd be taken care of for a time. Let me pull it up, you all. The woman fled into the wilderness. She fled into the desert. This asteroid. This is no. No, you all. You got to listen to me. This is no. She's landing in the desert. Strategically positioned into the desert on Sunday. She's landing, taking care of this whatever it is. Let me get to it. I should have took the thing. Okay, she's headed straight toward Earth. It's returning to Earth. They're welcoming it here. It's going to head to Earth. Here it comes. It's returning to Earth, to a strategic place right here in the desert. It's not in the woods, it's the desert. Then it's going to be split up for study for years to come. For years to come. And they told it, welcome home. Welcome home. So there was a place that was prepared. They strategically prepared this place in the desert that she might be taken care of for 1,260 days. Gina, you're reading too much. No, we have all this symbolism here. Symbolism right there, 8.8. She is given birth. Child is born. This woman's being taken care of in the desert. Virgo, you're given birth and it's happening. It's the biblical sign in the sky right here. It's right there. It's happening right there. Let me take a screenshot of it, you all. I'm going to take a screenshot while I'm on here. I'm going to make it. I'm going to take it right here. Let me do it. My screenshot. I pushed the wrong button. Let me try it again. Okay, I got my screenshot. Okay, I'm back. That is happening today. I think the birth is supposed to finish on the 24th. The black stone inside the Kaaba. Ah, Kristen, it could be. That's right. From a Banu type. Oh, yes. Frank, honey, yes, you are. This is extremely, extremely significant. When will she finish giving birth? I want to know when it's going to happen. When is she going to finish the birthing process? No, I'm not. I don't want to know about your copyright. I don't. I want to know about this. I wanted to visit this, but I guess I'm not going to. Let me see. That's the 2017. And we know we're in the year of 2023. This is the evenings once in 7,000 years. Let me do this. I just closed out what I didn't want to close out, y'all. That's okay. That's enough. There is a desert. This woman is going into the birth is being, whatever the asteroid, this comet is heading to Earth. This, the Bennu, and it's pretty significant, the birth. the birth. She's birth. 23rd through the 20, maybe 26th, maybe. I'm not sure when. I don't know. Another wonder, a child is born. There, yes, I was right. Okay, no, the 23rd through the 26th. It's going to, okay, no, see. The red planet, Mars, will find itself in close proximity to the belly of the constellation of Virgo. With the comet, let me see it, you all. The comet child. I want to know when it's destined to, because this comet is coming to Earth. No, it's not. It's 13 days ago. We got the number 13. But they called this one Bennu. Behold, we're in the book of Revelation, a celestial phenomenon. This is really significant. It's a rebirth. They named the comet Bennu. They're anticipating it. She's adorned with the 12 stars, symbolizing her elevated status, and they're welcoming home this asteroid child, even though they're calling this a different thing, you all. I wanted to know when it's the red dragon also. Oh, I can't read all this. This is too long for me to read. I'm not going to read it. I just wanted to know when she was having her birth. She's here. She's coming. And it's there. Hello. You got a big storm hitting you right now, Sandy, honey. We're in the middle of a shift. We are in the middle of it. They said something could have viruses on it. Your little children of whom travail in birth at Christ. A payload of Osiris Rex has brought a sample to Earth. This is it. That's right, Mandy. That is it. Osiris Rex. This is rebirth. This has everything to do with the constellation Virgo. And they're welcoming this thing home. And it's strategically been prepared, a place in the desert. In the desert. A meteor named Child will orbit into Virgo, the Virgin, the great cosmic accident of all times and coincidence in all time would be mathematically impossible to happen. I'm not going to play that. Listen, 7 years ago, they planned that because they had the technology. They said 2016. I'm going to just take you to the prophecy. There was a prophecy. They said that, I'm just going to say it, that Trump's presidency heralded the sign of the coming of the Messiah. The Jewish Messiah that Rabbi Berger was looking for. They've already wrote the scroll, the special scroll, and put it in the tomb of David. For when the Messiah comes, all of the scribes, all the scientists, all the astrologers, everybody, when they thought they had the date of when it was going to this sign of its coming was going to be here, they had it all planned, and then NASA came in, oh no, it's wrong, your calculation's wrong, and everything got shut up. But now they got something is coming to Earth, and it's being welcomed home. There, she got that right there. She was in the desert. It's already a place strategically prepared in the Utah desert, the place where they have Ancestry.com, all the DNA from all over the United States, possibly the world. In the Utah, the Mormons in that place, in the desert also. Even the medical records get they get tucked away in the Utah, which is really strange. It's really, really strange. I'm going to go. I'm done talking, you all. This is the asteroid. It's coming, and it's going to land today. And it's going to be studied for years to come. 7 years ago, and then the UN, they were at the midpoint of their 7-year thing also, you all. All right, this is it, you all. So we're going to have it coming on, you all. Please give this video a thumbs up. I'm going to come on later this morning after I wake up again. I'm going to talk about this again because this is still tied in. The weekend is still here, and there's something significant that has happened. It is. Ben was named. Yep. Rise out of the waters. That's right on top of the pyramid, you all. I'm going to go. I think I'm going to go back to sleep. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. I love you. Have a wonderful rest of your morning. It looked like somebody's water broke in the desert. Sweet Gina, honey, yeah, that's right. That is right. That's right. Good morning, Dark Messiah, honey. I gotta go. This seems biblical. This seems prophetic. This seems all tied in with the end of the whatever. Something's coming. This is the constellation of Virgo is giving birth. This thing is coming to the desert. They're trying to say it's just a sample, but they are welcoming home whatever is landing in the desert today, the 24th, in the Utah desert. Yeah. Frank, honey. Okay, you all. I am so tired. Libra. Oh, Libya. Libya flood. Also, the water breaking event. Really? In Libya. Wow. This is big time, big time, big time. Spiritual, significantly big time. Historical. Have a wonderful rest of your morning. Love you.